So, my name is Nabil Prince, and I've been living in Portland, Northwest for about maybe 9 or so years.
My name is Cameron, and I've lived in the Pacific Northwest for 5 years.
My name is Colton. I've been here in the PNW for about 11 years, and before that, I was born in Santa Cruz, California.
Actually, yes, I have. I've lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma for basically my entire childhood, and I moved to Florida as well. So, I've lived basically multiple different areas inside the states.
I have lived in Tennessee and Georgia, and it is very sunny there and very humid, not a lot of rain.
As far as seasonal depression goes, I believe it does exist in the PNW. In fact, it's pretty prevalent along the coast.
I definitely feel like seasonal depression exists here in the PNW. I know people that suffer from it personally, so
How I deal with seasonal depression is I hang out with my friends and family, try to just stay connected with the ones I love.
me personally, when I feel down because of the weather or anything, I try to play video games with my friends inside, maybe some board games, get the roomies together, just, hang out with family and friends, do normal stuff.
That's a really good question. I actually do enjoy my time here in PNW. It's really nice. It's very scenic. It's pretty beautiful, but as far as tourism goes, it's kind of laid back, so you wouldn't find much here to do. But in terms of like existing and living in this area, it's actually pretty nice.
I love the Pacific Northwest. It's very beautiful here, and the people are a lot different. The people in the Pacific Northwest are way more welcoming to anything that you have to do or things like that, whereas Southern hospitality comes off as nosy and they're just kind of wanting to be in your business.
I really love living in the PNW. I feel like we get to experience all the different seasons here, all different types of weather. If we want to go to the beach, we can go to the beach. If we want to go snowboarding to the snow, we can go to the snow, or we can go swimming in the river. We can do whatever we want to do, so I love it.
So my take on seasonal depression, what I think it may be, is as far as like maybe the seasons, say for instance, spring, summer, fall, winter. As far as I know, people get their seasonal depression in winter and fall, so the cold seasons, and it affects them in a way that keeps them from doing what they want to do and makes it harder for them to coexist with others and stuff like that. As far as I know, I don't have seasonal depression and it hasn't affected me, but I do have what's called anxietal depression.
Seasonal depression to me is how your environment affects you and how you feel. And I wouldn't say that it had an impact on me personally, but to the ones around me. And so that kind of brings me in a put down mood because the ones around me are sad, and that makes me sad.
So seasonal depression is something that affects people in places with bad weather. You know, they feel happy and fine during the summertime when it's sunny, and then when it's gloomy and it's rainy and depressing, they just feel down all the time, and it's really not their fault. I personally haven't dealt with it a lot, but I have some loved ones that do, and it's sad to see them upset just on something they can't control, really. You know, it's out of their control, so.
As far as I'm concerned, and as far as I've lived in Oklahoma and all that, there's not much weather. There's like maybe a whole bunch of dry spots and everything here and there, but here in Longview, it's completely just gloomy weather and rainy all the time. I think it fits. I think it makes Longview, and the Pacific Northwest in particular, Pacific Northwest. In fact, that's what keeps it looking green. In case if you like ever visited Oklahoma, it's always dry. It's completely barren. It looks like a wasteland. I am so sorry for Oklahomians out there.
The rain is definitely necessary to have this area remain beautiful. If you look at like the way wildfires have been spreading in the past during the summer, like up from California to Oregon to Washington, it can really do some damage, like at the gorge last year. I mean, it was messed up for a long time, so I think the rain is definitely crucial to keeping the PNW nice.
As far as leaving the Pacific Northwest, I probably would not. In fact, I think I'm gonna make this my home for like forever. I don't really think I have many more plans to move around. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I lived from 1 to like 14, I've moved so many different times. I'm tired of moving. So living here, it's actually been a lot better, and it's been a very good treat on me. And so I don't think I should be moving anytime soon.
I wouldn't. I really enjoy it here, and I've lived in other sunnier places, and I enjoy it here.
If I had the chance, I would leave the PNW, but probably not due to the gloomy weather. I like the weather here. I've never been like had any issues with the rain. I enjoy it. I like the snow, but I definitely would like to move to a bigger city one day, maybe somewhere with some more job opportunities, something like that.